Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexander Ebute. I did a video a few days ago talking about a story about how the late General Sani Abacha died during sex, according to a former DSS official, Amachree. For those of you that did not watch the former video, kindly look up in the link I'm going to paste above and click on it and catch up. Then you come back to this one, or you finish this one and still go back to that one. Thank you. Again, General Sani Abacha's right-hand man, Al-Mustapha, has come out to debunk such claim from the ex-DSS official, saying that General Sani Abacha did not die during sex, that he died as a result of handshake from a foreign envoy. He even went ahead to say that he has video evidence and CCTV footage on what transpired that very night. This again has shown that loyalty pays in some quarters, whereby this man has refused to let any story about his former boss go without attending to them. You see that even some people, when General Buhari died, if you come out and say anything about him, they'll come out to defend him if it's something that is negative. But again, we all know that there's a truth in this story, that General Sani Abacha would have died as a result of sex, and not entirely true if it truly was a foreign envoy. Please again, tell us what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification button so that whenever I post any video, you'll be the first to receive it. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Now to a dramatic twist in the Abacha death controversy. Hamza Al-Mustapha, former chief security officer to late military ruler General Sani Abacha, has fired back at retired DSS operative Dennis Amachree, flatly dismissing his account that Abacha died of cardiac arrest during an intimate encounter, saying that he has all the CCTV footage of what happened in his custody. Al-Mustapha, who has consistently maintained that Abacha died from a handshake with a security operative of a visiting dignitary, described Amachree as acting out a script written by others and promised to respond fully at the appropriate time. 28 years later, after Abacha's death, we're still getting contradictory accounts about the night of June 8, 1998. Al-Mustapha says he has CCTV footage, but has not released it to date. Nigerians are eagerly waiting, aren't they? Dr. Abati, your thoughts?
Well, first, let me state the principle.
Yes.
There's a principle in government. I don't know whether it's a 10-year rule or 15-year rule that, you know, whatever you see in government, you are not supposed to write about it.
Okay.
There's usually a period. But of course, in Nigeria now, that has often been observed in the breach. You see people, they will leave government, 2-3 months later, they are already writing a tell-all narrative. Then there is also a certain category of officials, public officials, that are not even allowed to write what they have seen. You know, they are sort of given is it disbarment allowance, something? Debarment allowance, and they are paid that allowance not to go out to go and say what they have seen. Because, you know, there are certain facts, certain information that you come across in the course of your work that may create, you know, some kind of tension in the polity. And that's why I say sometimes it's not what a farmer sees, a hunter sees in the forest that he talks about outside. But in Nigeria, again, we observe most things in the breach. However, I want to listen to about 2 persons on this subject of Mr. Amachree's book. Let's start with Al-Mustapha. Al-Mustapha was the chief security officer to General Abacha. And he said that he was the duty officer to investigate what happened and that he had the tapes and all of that. I don't think he's threatening to release those tapes. It may not be, you know, part of his standing orders to go and release that. But he is also a testimony after the fact, and he's saying, this is what I saw. Now, yesterday, I had a gentleman on the This Day Live program. He was a soldier, but after a while, he discharged himself, or he disengaged from the military, and he just started a security consulting business. He raised a number of questions. He said that Mr. Dennis Amachree's evidence is based solely on the testimony of the lady that escaped from Abuja to Lagos. That, okay, why was the sister, who is the main girlfriend, why was she not interrogated? And that, one person's account cannot be taken to be the gospel truth. Who investigated the officers that were in the guest house at that time? Who is that officer who took an instruction from a lady late in the night on the orders of the CEC, and the order was not directly from the CEC himself? He also said that, did Mr. Amachree have access to the autopsy that was conducted, because an autopsy would have been conducted? In other words, he was just saying that, okay, the SSS, the headquarters itself, since Mr. Amachree was in Lagos, what additional investigation did the headquarters carry out, or what did headquarters do with his interrogation? So the guy raised a number of questions like that. And then, of course, you have heard from Al-Mustapha. So there's still a lot to the story.
There is.
That we do not know, and that we may never know.
Right.
But you can say that Al-Mustapha, as a lawyer officer, also has a responsibility to, defend the integrity of his principal, and to defend the integrity of the information available to him as the main officer on duty, as chief security officer within that villa. What could have, sorted this out would have been maybe interagency cooperation. In some other jurisdictions, an event like that will happen, and then, of course, they'll keep investigating.
I mean, it can still happen. Why can't they continue
until they reach a certain level? But one group saying the CEC died on top of a woman, another group saying he was poisoned by some foreign agent. You never get it.
So the question about he died on top of me still in context right now. So yes, there's a question mark there. But we told our viewers that we'll be reading your comments. So let me take this comment from Solomon on Leke Leke, who wrote, the former DSS officials claim that Abacha died during intercourse is not new, not proven, and not officially confirmed by any Nigerian institution. It's part of the long-running folklore around Abacha's death, a mix of truth, rumor, and political mythology, and Nigerians should treat it as unverified testimony, not established fact. Always confirm sensitive political information with trusted sources. Well, thank you, Solomon, for that as well. But I've been in contact with a lot of people, and I also spoke with a House of Rep member, who I will not mention at this point. And he actually confirmed Dennis Amachree's story, saying that he is friends with the two sisters. They're longtime family friends, and that, they are from Abia State, or the girl is from Abia State. And the story is true. The girl has since moved on, and she's had children, but they are still in close, conversations at this point. So, I mean, where's the story now? We don't know. I guess at the end of the day, it's that interagency investigation that we need. And if Al-Mustapha is saying that we have CCTV footage, please let Nigerians know what happened
it's
to...
a cold case file. They can be arrested and interrogated afresh.
Well, they are still alive. Yes, I don't have their contact. I only spoke with the House of Rep member. All these sisters, they are not... I don't know them at all. Well, all right.